everybody. This is Michelle with Creative Operation and Country Craft Creations, and I have a walkthrough here for you, and then I'm going to have a tutorial here pretty soon. This is using this beautiful collection, Love Letters from Country Craft Creations, and I created a really fun album. So the actual design of this is not my design. This is based off of a hidden flap card that has been out there for a long time. It was a greeting card. It's been out for a while, and I was looking at it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something different with it. So I ended up creating an album, and when I was designing this, I ended up doing like a giant, I don't know what you call it, just like a giant single kind of folio kind of thing. And then it morphed and it turned into a 3-piece never-ending album with a bunch of tags. So I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing in the tutorial, and I hope you enjoy it. One of the other features of this tutorial is that I'm going to show you a different way to make a rosette. In the tutorial, I'm going to do that. These rosettes are really fun because they have kind of closed ends in them, and then they also have an indent in the middle so that you can put really pretty embellishments on the inside of the rosette. So it turned out really cool. This is what the back looks like, but I'm going to show you how to make that during the tutorial as well. So like I said, this is a never-ending album. I'm calling this my double hidden flap never-ending album. Yeah, that's what I'm calling it. And it's really fun. It's really fun. And it's interactive. There's a lot of space to put pictures. And I like it. It's pretty compact. You're not going to do a lot of embellishments on the inside of the album. You're going to keep things pretty flat because of the nature of the album. But you do have a belly band closure. And it is a little bit loose because I did want to make room for when you put the pictures in. And you're going to see what I mean in a minute. There's lots of room to put some extra stuff. So the belly band here uses one of those rosettes that I was telling you about. And I just used a flower from my stash for that. I used tickets from the paper collection that I fussy cut out and used that on the belly band. And then I also used these gem dots that came from a previous design team package by 28 Lilac Lane, and this one was called Forever Friends, or not Forever Friends, that was the paper that I used for it. This is called Paws and Pets, excuse me. So Paws and Pets by 28 Lilac Lane, and I thought that the colors matched perfectly with this, and I had kind of decided that when I got this last design team package that I was going to try to use some leftover embellishments and stuff, and you can see I still have a ton left, so I can use that for something else. But I did use the flat back pearls here from that particular embellishment pack. So this belly band just slides off, and it's just a real simple belly band here, and I'll show you about that. And then I put one of the tags on the front just with one of the pieces of seam binding that I tied in a bow. It's called Wine. The seam binding color is called Wine. It's really pretty. And this is a tag from the paper collection, and I did put an eyelet through that tag and then tied the ribbon through it. So I thought that was just kind of a pretty way of decorating the front of this never-ending album. So then when you open this up, this is why I call it a double hidden flap, because you not only have one, but you have two hidden flaps that fold in, and the mechanism is under here, and I'll show you how to do that. But I thought that this was fun. So for the cards that people have been making for a while, they just use one of these inside the card. And I thought, well, why not make two? We could do two. So that kind of is how it morphed. And it was going to be just this. I did put a photo mat here, and then I did add some tags here with some bows that I had from my stash. And I thought, well, that's really cute, but what else could I do with it? So then I decided to do it again, and I made another one. And again, you have more flaps and all that stuff, and then you have, more tags, and it's really pretty. And then I thought, well, but what else could you do? And so then it opens up like this. So it kind of goes never ending, right? And it has lots of room for pictures. So on each page, there's 5 different picture opportunities if you don't include these. These you can actually, I did the ticket so you could tuck a picture underneath, and then you could do something with the tags, and you can put, oops, there's a fuzzy on there. You could, do journaling, whatever you want to do. That is totally a fuzzy. So anyway, when I decided that I was going to do this as a never-ending thing, then I thought, well, how am I going to utilize this inside space? So I decided to create pockets in between all of these. So they have large tags, 2 large tags as well in this album. So that's what I'm going to show you how to make. It's really fun, and it's really interactive, and it's quick, it's easy. And it didn't require a whole lot of paper. I think I used, like, let's see, I used cardstock. It took quite a bit of cardstock, like 10 sheets of cardstock to make all 3 of these. But you could do these as is, you know, just one, and decorate it and call it good. It'd be like a giant card album kind of thing, which is kind of fun. But I made 3 of them. So they basically are attached like an accordion and have a pocket, and then it's never ending because you can open it like this, and then you open it like this, and then you open it like that. So it's really, really fun. And then you're back to the beginning. Okay, so that's what we're going to be making with love letters from Country Craft Creations. And why don't you head on over to Country Craft Creations at countrycraftcreations.com. Grab your papers, grab some cardstock. Again, it took about 10 sheets of main color cardstock, about 6 sheets of coordinating cardstock, and then about 10 sheets of pattern paper. So it really didn't take too much to make this entire ensemble here. So thanks for watching. Have a great crafty day, and I will see you soon with the tutorial. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.